Okay, I've got a question for you. What is a classic film that everybody's seen, but you're embarrassed to say that you haven't? You know, like Shawshank or Scarface. Mine, personally, I've never seen Scarface. What's up, everybody? My name is Morgan Woods, and today we're going to be doing wedding photography essentials. So if you're just getting into wedding photography or you're looking to get into wedding photography, then these are going to be the essentials that I recommend that you buy first to do your very first gig. Now, there is going to be two parts to this video, but this part is going to be photography and the second one is going to be videography. So make sure you turn on notifications and subscribe so when that new video comes out, you do not miss it. So to help me with this essentials guide, I got in contact with a very talented wedding photographer who goes by the name of EKR Pictures. Link or name, you can follow her here. So the sample photos that you are seeing on screen are all shot by Ellie, because I am actually not a wedding photographer myself.
You're a phony!
Although I do have experience in the field. Okay, so the first thing on the list is lenses. Now this is the big part that everybody wants to know. What lenses should I buy? I'm going into wedding photography, like what can I get that's going to make those photos look so nice? Well, here's what I recommend. I recommend a 16-35, so you've got that nice wide angle and sort of tight medium, so that when you get in those big wide shots of everybody sat at the ceremony, this is your lens. That's the perfect one. So the second lens that I recommend that you buy is a prime lens, something with a fast aperture. A 50mm 1.8, very cheap, and it lets in a lot of light, and it's a nice focal length. It's a little bit tighter than the 16-35, or an 85mm 1.8 or f2 or 1.2, depending on how much money you have to spend. Moving on from the lenses, batteries are absolutely essential. Wedding days are long. Wedding days take a lot of battery when it comes to taking photos. You are constantly snapping away. You do not ever want to just stop taking photos at any one point. I cannot stress enough how much you need spare batteries. Now, if you're a beginner wedding photographer, then the most essential part of all of this is not the camera, it's not the lens, it's not the batteries, it's not even the notepad. It is business cards. If you're a beginner and you want to get your name out there and you want to try and get in a little bit more work, there's going to be a lot of people at a wedding that are there's always that one guy there who's always like, oh yeah, so have you got any business cards? And then you're going to feel a little bit stupid when you turn around and say, no, but have you got me on Instagram? Just give them a business card so that they know that you are legit. The next piece of essential gear I would recommend is SD cards. Have multiple SD cards. You never know if one of these is going to fail on you. You never know if you're going to fill one up. You just never know. Some things aren't guaranteed, so I would always recommend that you take more than 2 SD cards on the job. Okay, so at some point during the day, you will get the chance to sit down and have a little bit of something to eat, or you will get half an hour to 45 minutes to yourself while everybody's having some food. So I would actually recommend taking a laptop or some hard drives and then dumping whatever stuff you have midway through the day and backing up all your stuff. So you eliminate the risk of actually losing all your stuff. So I would say it's absolutely essential that you bring a laptop and you back up your stuff halfway through the day. Now, this next piece is going to be the most essential part of your day. This is how you are going to stay organized throughout the day. This is how you are going to be able to be in the right place at the right time. Know when your bride is getting ready. Know when the ceremony is going to take place. Know when your groom is going to arrive. Know what time to be in where. Now, possibly the most important essential in all of this equipment is 100% going to be snacks. Wedding days are long, you need a fuel boost, you need snacks. Now, I don't want to just shine some light on all the essential gear. I want to shine some light on the non-essential gear. I would argue that these things are non-essential for beginners, such as tripods. You're not really going to be setting a camera up on a tripod at a wedding because it's not versatile enough. You can't move around and change up those angles quick enough with a tripod. It's too much. So I would say that that is not even close to being in an essential kit. I would argue that a flash gun isn't even essential in a photography bag, because that's something that you need to worry about further along the line. If you do feel a point where you want one, by all means go and get one. If you want to carry the laptop and all the lenses and equipment, then I would suggest a backpack. If you're okay and you're the kind of person that's happy to leave the laptop in the car, then I would go with maybe a satchel or something like that. Something that isn't too bulky, something that you can just slip your notepad in, or even a bum bag. Even a bum bag, sometimes maybe they're just enough. Especially for the essentials, they're enough. Pen, notepad, batteries, SD cards, all good. So there you have it, that's all my essentials. That is exactly what I would take on a wedding shoot if I was going to be a beginner, if I was just starting out, if I was wanting to do my very first wedding, then this is all the equipment that I would make sure I had before I went and did that shoot. Now do remember, there is a part 2 coming to this, so if you are more interested in the video side of things, then there will be another video coming, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff that you already love to do. I will see you in the next one. City.